What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. So we're gonna get into a heavy topic. Just want to put that out there in advance. People get triggered about this nowadays the whole time, and a lot of people are talking about these kinds of topics, and I find it important that I kind of share my opinion with you all about it as well. So somebody tweeted at Neil Druckmann saying, "The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. For The Last of Us 2, please leave your personal political view out of it." And Neil Druckmann quickly responded to that tweet in his own public tweet saying, "No can do. Writers work off, their own views of the world. For example, the ending of The Last of Us is very much inspired by my personal politics." And this is something I've been recently seeing myself, is that more and more people are starting to find out, the kind of things Neil Druckmann stands for. Like, he's a very self-proclaimed, like, he's saying it all the time, he's quite a feminist. He likes listening, to people like Anita Sarkeesian, which many people out there freaking hate, from what I've seen in the comments. And he has these, what some people would consider SJW political views all the time, which, people are starting to get pissed off by. Now, here we get into my personal kind of opinion about this, right? I am in no way a SJW. I'm in no way an anti-SJW either. Once again, I'll say that so many times. I already have done that. I think people are allowed to have their own opinions. I myself, let's talk about the whole feminism thing, right? I'm not a feminist. I'm not someone who, well, maybe actually I am, but I'm the good kind of feminist in the way that I think people should have equal rights, obviously, but I already look at it that way. Like, I'm not gonna, try and make a statement about it or whatever, or be out there defending females the whole time and stuff. Like, to me, everybody's equal. I have no problem with both males and females. I have no problem with races. I don't discriminate, whether you're black or white, whether you're a Muslim or you're a Christian or you have no religion at all. That's all fine with me. Like, you do you, I do me. I have my own personal viewpoints myself, and that's just the way I rate situations. Like, I don't judge people based on just those things. That's all up to you yourself. The only way I'm gonna pretty much judge you is based on your behavior, like how are you acting towards other people. And this is why, for example, I have nothing against like these strong SJWs out there that are constantly defending certain, or that are being politically correct, or that are doing whatever. Like, I don't agree with it, but just as I don't agree with anti-SJWs who are literally calling the SJWs out and swearing at them the whole time and acting like they're freaking idiots or something, I don't have that myself. It's the same way as how I look at people hating on Trump nowadays, calling him a fucking pig because he's so offensive or whatever, when you're calling him a fucking pig yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing the exact same thing back there. So both sides I don't agree with myself. And the same thing here with Neil Druckmann, right? The fact that he's a feminist and that he loves, we've seen it in Uncharted 4, we've seen it in The Last of Us, he likes the strong female characters. He's put those on purpose in those games, you can tell. Ellie, Tess, Nadine in Uncharted 4, he's trying to make a statement there. Now, that's fine with me, because in the end it doesn't really bother me. Once again, if there were 6 billion versions of me walking around in this world, the whole, trying to defend female rights and stuff like that, or racism or whatever, it wouldn't exist, because I just don't look at things that way. And I am in no way ever pissed off playing a game because it's trying to push some kind of agenda. Even when I don't agree with the agenda, like, it is what it is, and I enjoy the game for its quality. If a game has something I don't necessarily like or I'm not a fan of, I'll look at other things that I could like from that game, and I'll still enjoy it nonetheless. Like Uncharted, I enjoy it for its story and for its gameplay, and just because I don't agree that there should always be the strong female character in every game just to defend feminism again or whatever, like, it doesn't bother me. I look at things different. I look at different things in the game to still enjoy it in that way. And so I'm totally fine with Neil Druckmann being the feminist that he is, and doing with the game what he wants. It's kind of retarded that people are telling him what to do. Like, Neil, make an awesome game, but keep your personal views out of it. That's like asking me to make a gaming news video, but hey, don't give your opinion on it, Robin, because I might not agree with it. Like, it's ridiculous. It really is, right? You're pretty much asking someone to not have an opinion anymore. And why? Because people get triggered and get pissed off by hearing different opinions from other people that don't align with their own views. That's absolutely insane, because, everybody should be able to handle and to cope with people having different thoughts than them, just like I do. You know, people in the comment sections are constantly telling me they don't agree with me. Well, that's fine with me, you know, please do have the discussion with me. Sometimes you might even convince me to change my mind about certain topics as well. I've seen that happen many times before. I love just having a discussion with people, and that should totally be accepted. But nowadays we live in a world where if you see someone with a different opinion, if you see a game that's trying to do something that you don't like, you know, whether it just be a small thing like a political message or whatever, then you're all of a sudden gonna hate the game or you're gonna hate the person. I myself don't get that at all. I don't have that, and I would hope that people in general don't look at things that way. You know, let people be them and let them, yeah, defend what they stand for. That's totally fine and should not be really, or they should not be attacked for that. So, with that being said, yeah, I hope Neil Druckmann is, you know, just gonna make the game he wants to make with The Last of Us 2. Then again, there's 250 or 300 people working at Naughty Dog. I'm sure they're putting many different political messages into it because, yeah, people are gonna think differently about you know, things in general or topics or whatever that are actually making the game from other developers that are making the game as well. So, you know, it's just a whole bunch of things going on there, and I just want them to make the game they want to make, and if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. That's all it's about to me. So, with that being said, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.